A few days ago, I created a poll and I noticed that recently people are more interested in Next.js than vanilla JavaScript. So, in this video, I picked a website from awards that won a site of the day. And let me quickly show you the effect that we are gonna build. So here, as you can see, when I move my cursor, the images move and rotate with it, and then smoothly return to their original position. To build this exact effect, we are gonna use GSAP and its inertia plugin. So if you are not familiar with this plugin, I hope this video will help you to understand it. And this is the effect that I built by using GSAP and Next.js. In this video, I'm also gonna show you how to write your GSAP code in most efficient way inside your Next.js client component. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. I already created a separate motion cart component and then I imported it inside my page.js file. Next, in global.css file, I added a custom font family. This way, the entire project automatically picks the same typography and UI feels more consistent. I am creating a section inside the motion cart component that takes the full height and width of the screen. I am centering everything by using Flexbox and giving it a light background color. I am creating a div with class name of cart. It has 22 VW height and 17 VW width, and it has a red background color with slight 6-degree tilt, rounded corners and clipped overflow. I am copying this card 3 more times. Each card will have custom rotation value. Now I am adding different images to each card and this basically completes our main structure. To bring the cards close to each other, I am giving the first 3 cards a -2 VW right margin. After that, I am creating the floating text. For this, I am using a div with some padding, a rounded shape and a pink background. Absolute positioning at around 35% from the top and 30% from the left. Inside it, I am adding a paragraph with pointer events to none and finally applying the card class name here as well. Then I am copying the same div 2 more times but with different text content, background color and different positions. At this point, the layout is almost done. We just need to add the SVG. For that, I am making a div with size of 30 VW positioned absolutely at the center vertically and slightly to the left 30%. Inside it, I am pasting the SVG and I have moved this div to the top of the code even before the cards. Now the SVG was getting cut from the bottom. To fix it, I set the size to full and I used object fit contain. And to make it bigger, I increased the size to 40 VW. At this point, our UI is completely done. Now it's time to add the animation. To start the animation, I first added use client at the top, then I create a use effect and I attach a ref to the section and declare it at the top. Then inside the use effect, I create a GSAP context by using gsap.context. This lets me run my GSAP animation safely without any issue. And in the return statement, I call ctx.revert to clean up the animation properly. After that, I grab all the cards by using query selector all and then I am using for each loop to get each card separately. Inside the loop, I create 4 variables, lastx and lastY to store the previous mouse positions and speedx and speedy to track the movement speed in both directions. Then I get the card's initial rotation by using gsap.get property and store it in start rotation. Now I create a function that runs every time the mouse moves. Inside it, speedx tells us how much the mouse moved on the x-axis and speedy tells me how much it moved on the y-axis. Lastx simply remembers the mouse previous x position and lastY remembers the mouse previous y position. So every time the mouse moves, I update these values to track the movement smoothly. Now I create a function that runs when the mouse first enters the area. Inside it, I reset speedx and speedy back to 0 and then I set lastx and lastY to mouse current position. This way the animation starts clean without any sudden jumps. Next, I create a function that runs when the mouse leaves the card. Inside it, I use gsap to animate the cards smoothly and I add inertia so the movement feels natural and has a little momentum. For the x value, I give it a velocity based on the mouse speed and then let it slow down to 0. For the Y value I do the same, and for the rotation I give it a little spin based on the mouse movement, and then it returns to its original angle. Then I add 3 event listener to the card for mouse move, mouse enter and mouse leave, and each one triggers its respective functions. I forgot to import the GSAP and the inertia plugin, so I am doing that now, and then I am registering the plugin by using gsap.register plugin. The animation is not working, so I think I made a mistake. I accidentally used a minus instead of equal sign, so I am correcting that now. I am also storing the card's initial X and Y position and use those values in the end property to avoid any bugs. After fixing the issue, we have successfully built the animation by using Next.js and GSAP. So that's it for the video. Let me know in the comments if this video helped you or not.